Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have an absolutely crazy video. We're starting it off with Mongraal from Friday Fortnite. He died to an invisible brute. That's right, guys, you won't believe his reaction. He was furious. We're gonna start off with that in the beginning of this video, then we're gonna transition over to Epic Games' announcement today about the Fortnite Season X Championship Series, where they're giving $10 million away in tournament prizes, which is amazing. But guess what? Inside this post, they talked about the brute, and they pretty much said, we're gonna do nothing. We're gonna leave it in competitive play. You're gonna have to deal with it, pro players, and some pro players lost it, guys. In particular, a player on Fnatic that goes by the name of Motor, he snapped. You guys are going to be shocked when you read the tweet he sent over to Epic Games. It was crazy. Ninja even had to intervene and try to calm him down. It was crazy. We'll cover that in the second part of the video. It's gonna be an insane video, guys. You're gonna love it. Do me another favor, guys. If you hate the brutes and they need to be vaulted, drop a like on this video. Keep spreading it around. Yesterday, we had crazy, overwhelming support about deleting the brute from the game, and that needs to happen, so drop that like, guys. Now, let's jump into it. So Friday Fortnite's going on. Mongraal, Mitro, they're dominating as usual. They have 19 kills, a huge lead over Atlantis Yetshi and his partner. But then, out of nowhere, disaster strikes on Mongraal. He was in the slipstream and he saw a free kill, so he got out to chase him. Then, when he lands on the player just disappeared. Like, I'm not even joking, guys. He was right there. Mongraal was about to kill the kid, and then he's just gone. Mongraal freaks out. And then out of nowhere, Mongraal's getting pelted by rockets from an invisible brute, and he dies in Friday Fortnite. Roll the clip.
Why are they stealing my kills? What? Where did that kid just go? What? It's invisible!
What?
The mecha is invisible for me!
Yeah, that's a glitch.
No, I'm done!
You died?
Yeah! Oh,
No.
No, they both died as well. Oh, Lechi's 1 HP. If he survives, I'm so done. Oh my god!
No way. I had this as well, like, time.
Nah, this Lechi's so lucky. It was invisible. And he's shooting it. Yeah, Lechi can see it. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yes, he's dead. Nice. They got 5 kills. We got 19. Nice.
Mongraal was pissed, and I don't blame him. This is unacceptable. This should not be in the game. How are pro players supposed to deal with this when they're playing high-level tournaments? Now, I know it's just Friday Fortnite and it's not that serious, but there's a ton of money on the line, and every single kill matters, and if you're gonna die early to a brute because it's invisible, that is beyond unfair, and just, it shouldn't happen. The brute is broken in so many ways. It's not just overpowered, but there's so many glitches. If you guys watched that Denver guy's YouTube video today, he went over a glitch where you can win any game of Fortnite as long as you have a brute. Now, I don't know exactly how to do the glitch. I wasn't paying that much attention, and I don't want to show you guys because I'm not trying to spread any glitches and ruin players' games. But you do some glitch, you end up in the storm, and then you don't take damage from the storm, and you could just sit there until literally everybody dies. So there's going to be one person left over in that final zone who gets the last kill, and then it's just like, where's the last guy? What's happening? He's gonna get hit by the storm and eventually kill him, and you win the game. It's so stupid. The brute is literally ruining Fortnite. Players want to quit. Pro players are exhausted. If they have to deal with this in high-level tournaments where millions of dollars is on the line, I don't know what to say. I think that's extremely unprofessional by Fortnite and Epic Games, and they need to take the brute out of competitive modes ASAP, or they are going to continue with a barrage of hate coming from their professional players. One in specific we mentioned earlier, Fnatic Motor, he went off. after he read Epic Games' Fortnite competitive blog update earlier today. Let's go ahead and jump into that, and then we'll look at Motor's response and why he was so mad. They posted this on their blog, Season X competitive launch update, and then in the first paragraph they talk about the Fortnite Championship Series and how they're giving away $10 million in 5 weeks of trios. It's going to be very similar to the Fortnite World Cup, where there is weekly competitions. The only difference is it's not like top 8 in week 1 qualify. It's going to be based on overall consistency, so the teams that place like top 5, top 10 all the time, those will be put together and they will get the average placement, and those are going to be the top teams that move on, which I do think is a good idea and a much better format, because there was a lot of duos and solo players out there in the Fortnite World Cup that probably should have qualified but didn't. Like Tfue and Cloaksy, they were literally top 10 like 3 of the duo's weeks, so if it was based off consistency and how well you perform, they would have qualified over a duo who only did good in 1 week and then not so good in the other week. So I definitely like this format better. I think overall it will pick the better teams. So good job, Epic, you guys did something really good with the format and I applaud you for that, but it's unfortunate that it is getting overshadowed because you guys are so delusional and hard stuck on keeping the brute in the game. You posted this also on the same competitive blog. Let's jump into it. And we'll read this one word for word. Brute. We've been monitoring the impact of the brute in gameplay and are investigating ways to enhance combat feedback when interacting with the vehicle. In 10.10, we will add a targeting laser that will show the direction the brute is aiming its rockets while they are being charged. This laser will have directional audio to help indicate when it's being pointed at you, even if you're behind a structure. We've also fixed a few mobility bugs that was allowing players to exploit its boost mechanic. The brute remains within the core game modes, solos, duos, and squads, select LTM modes, and in competitive arena and tournament play. We will communicate any future iterations to the vehicle as we are continuing to investigate a few more areas where we can improve combat interactions. So after reading this, I can imagine how pro players must feel absolutely devastated that Epic Games is not listening to them and is keeping the brute in the game. And some of them did respond to Epic Games on their tweet about the competitive blog. One in specific, Vivid, he said this: "Dude, I literally couldn't even sit down last night and play normal games with my friend without getting barraged by a brute. And your fix is an indicator of where it's going to shoot? That indicator is literally useless. You can't run away anyway. Just vault it." And then a fellow YouTuber, Random, said this: "LMAO, I thought this was one of those fake Fortnite accounts when I started reading it. It's actually hilarious out of touch you guys are. I will say, by far the funniest thing I've read in days. Thanks for the laugh." Now let's jump into some of the stuff that Fanatic Motor said. In response to their tweet, he replied and he just said 0 IQ. Trust me though, this is where he just started, guys. It gets way worse. He then took to his own Twitter and tweeted this out: "Whoever the F is making these effing stupid decisions at Epic Games is blowing my effing mind. I effing had enough, man. It's like they are playing with my effing esports career. Well, in front of their screen, there is a effing limit, effing donkeys." Motor just lost it on Fortnite. Like, I have never seen a pro player this pissed off. And honestly, I feel bad for him. He's practicing so much every single day, and then Epic basically just throws it back in his face and says, "We don't care about you." Now, Ninja responded to this immediately, and he said delete. Then another player from Fnatic, Eric Triceps, responded to Ninja, and he said, "Do you really want him to though?" Ninja replied, and he said, "Insanely unprofessional and looks horrible on Fnatic, disgraceful." Now, Ninja is right here. Pro players definitely shouldn't tweet stuff out like this, but I get it, dude. He's so frustrated and mad. He then responded to Ninja, and he said, "Epic really is professional." And obviously, he's joking here by saying that they are not professional whatsoever. So I reached out to Motor and asked him, what's going on, man? Why are you so upset? What is Epic Games doing? And he told me this: "I am literally feeling hopeless. All of us pros are practicing hours a day. And what we get in return is Epic telling us to watch the Transformers movie to get better at Fortnite. Shout out to my boys in it, gang. Get that in the vid and you got my respect." Well, We got it in the vid. He then did end up deleting that initial tweet where he went off on Epic Games, and he told me that he talked to Ninja in DMs and that Ninja was trying to give him advice and stuff, and he was really appreciative of that. And after deleting that initial tweet, he made a few more, and he said, "I'm going insane. I love Fnatic, so I'm trying to be quiet, but holy F, Epic Games is really trying to make me explode here." And then he made this one final tweet and said, "Whatever man, Epic Games won't listen anyways. I am in an organization and have to chill down with what I tweet out to everyone." And that was pretty much it. Motor went off on Epic Games like we have never seen before, but thankfully Ninja did reach out to him and he helped him, calmed him down, and got him to delete it, which was good at the end of the day for Motor's career, because when you do tweet stuff out like that, there are consequences, and that's something that, you'll learn when you watch my videos. When you're a popular player and you say something really bad, you're gonna get in trouble, especially as a pro player, so I'm glad he deleted it, but that's just what you have to do as a professional. I would say go look at Vivid's tweet when he said, he was very frustrated last night, he couldn't play the game at all, this is really dumb and it needs to be vaulted. That is like more constructive, and you won't really get in trouble for tweeting something out like that. So if you are a pro player watching this, go that route and don't freak out too much, because you don't want to get in trouble because of the stupid brew. It's already causing enough problems for you guys, and I feel bad. That's going to be the end of the video, guys. Do not forget, drop a like if you want the brute deleted from the game. I know you do. We all do. So hit that like button. If you enjoy my daily content, don't forget to subscribe. And also, if you want a discount in the G Fuel shop, click the link down below in the description and in the comments. You can get a discount when buying anything from the G Fuel store with that link. That's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. I love you all. I'm out of here. Peace.